Hello friends, good morning and welcome to our next series of my JGBS story. Today I have with me Rachel, who is a student of the third year from the 5-year Integrated BBA Honours plus MBA program, and Rachel belongs to the beautiful city of Trivandrum. She joined the course way back in year 2023, and as we gather today, she will be completing her 6th semester by the end of next couple of months. It's a very important journey because she has covered almost 60% of her tenure and she will be now entering into her 4th year. Welcome Rachel to
Thank
this
you so much,
podcast
sir.
of my JGBS story. So Rachel, you have spent a lot of time already in this campus.
Yes.
Tell me something about your life before joining OP Jindal Global University.
So I was born and brought up in Trivandrum, which is in South, and I come from a humanities background. So when I was in school, I was a very introverted person and I was very shy to go forward and take part in events or approach somebody and ask if there are any opportunities available. And even when extracurricular was concerned, I was very laid back. I was like, okay, academics is the only thing that matters. So after I joined college, I realized just grades is not enough. You need internships, you need extracurricular activities, and moreover, you should not be shy to approach people. So I feel like before OP Jindal, I was very much in my shell and I was not aware of the potential I had. So after joining Jindal, I feel like I have come out of my shell very much.
Great. So when you say I was very shy, I was more up to me, right?
Yeah.
I would like to understand from you, how did you learn about OP Jindal University down south in Trivandrum?
Okay, so when I was exploring what all opportunities I have after my 12th standard, BBA was one of the options I had. So when I was exploring universities, so I was not aware that there is an integrated BBA Honours plus MBA program in the country. So when I was going through the list, there was very few universities in India which offer this course. And that means you can save a lot of time when you're preparing for MBA and you can step into the industry when you're very young. So that means you can get more exposure. So that's how I came across OP Jindal when I was exploring which universities to get into for this 5-year program.
Coming from a humanities background, how tough was it to enter into the field of commerce where you didn't had any exposure of accounts, economics?
So initially in my first year, I had marks which I left after my 10th standard. So that's when I faced the first big problem. But then the professors were very supportive. They knew that the people sitting here are not just from commerce background. So there are people in my class from humanities and from science who did not have marks. So if we go and tell the professor that I'm having problems with this and that, they sit with you and they help you out. And second year, I faced the next major issue was accounts. And my learning gap was very big. It took me a lot of time to understand the basics and then develop, because 80% of the class sitting with me already had their foundation. But that did not mean I did not have an opportunity to learn from the start. But I was given that opportunity, and of course the professors were really, really supportive.
I also learned that although you come from a humanities background, but you are among some of the toppers in your class, right?
Yeah.
So how did you feel that I am from a non-commerce background, but still I have been able to achieve it and I am one of the top students academically as per my CGPA?
Okay, so when I sit down to study, the only thing in mind is I put in the efforts. Results is always secondary for me. If I put in the efforts and even if the results come bad, it's fine for me because I know how much work I've put in. And if I didn't put in the efforts and the results are bad, then that is no point. So whenever I sit down to study, it's always put in the effort. Results are always secondary for me. Just sit and put in the effort.
Friends, Rachel has put on a very important term over here. Put in your efforts. Rest everything will follow. This is not just a mere statement. It is a very bold statement because until and unless we are ready to put on our efforts, things will not move on their own. We have to move on. So as Rachel started moving on from her school journey to transitioning into a campus life, She moved on many things in her personality, participating in many other extracurricular activities.